Hello and welcome back. This is Final Fantasy VII Original vs. Remake, episode, like 17, I think? 18. Episode 18. Yes, episode 18. I'm very excited to be here. Last time we climbed all 59 flights of stairs to the Shinra Tower. We didn't do it in the original, but we did do it in the remake. And then we reset the game back downstairs. And we're going to take the elevator in both the original and the remake. We're here because we're going to save Eris. The lobby of the Shinra Building was a very different experience than the original. It was what's the word? It was explosive. There was very exciting music. There was crazy people running from us. We were threatening people. It was a wild and crazy time. In the remake, it was a much more subdued experience. Dystopian, neon, dark, quiet, unsettling even. We had the clear feeling of that we were being watched. And I have the clear feeling that there are going to be some additional plot points in our future that that factor into that require the lobby to have been empty, that we aren't aware of yet, but we'll definitely there will be some new surprises for us. I'm very excited to see what they show. We are going to start the 20-minute timer. We'll play 20 minutes of the original and then see what happens in the remake. And also what I want to do when I flip over to the remake is I was cruising the achievement list. I'm sorry, it's a PlayStation, so the trophy list. And I saw some interesting things in the trophy list that I think we should go over that illustrate how they've done some things differently in the original versus the remake. So in 20 minutes when we finish this here, we're going to go ahead and do that. And now, 20-minute timer. Siri's going to keep track of that 20 minutes for me. Let's go. I'm going to adjust volume here so we're not too loud. We're climbing the elevator. I got my strawberry banana milkshake smoothie. I'm so ready to go here. As a reminder to our stream, I do voices for all the characters because it's hilarious for me, hopefully for you as well. Tifa is actor trying too hard to emote. Barrett is Alabama. Cloud is Keanu Reeves. And Eris is Valley Girl. What's wrong? I didn't want to start a ruckus until we saved Eris. I should have known. That was impossible, though. Whoa. I don't know how to laugh in Alabama. What is it? You're giving me the willies. So there are times when even you fight for other people. I am impressed. Who cares if you're impressed? You know, I ain't so good at saying this, but sorry. For lots of things. What the? Look! Damn! The numbers are skipping all over the place. I don't care where, Cloud, just stop it. Okay. Getting a bit of a crackling in my speakers. I'm hoping the stream's not getting it. Let's kill this guy. I gotta make a point of having steel equipped because there's a good guy. Okay, Tifa has steel. There's a dude up ahead that is good to steal from. In fact, I noticed I remembered in retrospect that there are some Soldier 3rd classes in the remake that we've already encountered, and it didn't occur to me that In the original, you can steal a really good sword for Cloud from them. And I just completely neglected to remember that I should try that in the remake. So we're gonna try that as soon as we get back over there. 30th floor, we're going up. Alright, let's kill this guy. There is also a, I forget the name, but you can steal a really good armor piece from one of the other enemies here, and we're gonna try and steal. We're gonna be doing a lot of stealing. Ooh, so let's talk about this. Barret is spinning around in a circle. That is the confuse mechanic. When a character is confused, they are not only not under your control, but they will continue to attack everyone in your party, including themselves, until physical damage is dealt to them. So Barret is going to... Well, he didn't get a chance to because the battle is over. But he very well could have, right there, attacked one of the members of my party. I'm going to go ahead and heal real quick. They give me control so that I have an opportunity to do things like healing between battles. So how would they modernize the confuse effect? I actually think it's pretty straightforward. If they wanted to, they could just... They're already taking control of my characters away from me in these battles, floor 42. And they could just have my character auto attack me. I mean, it would be pretty straightforward. I would expect that they would try something like that. Okay, let's do some attacks. This guy shouldn't take long. Oh man. The trick to a good fruit smoothie is you have to have 3 flavors. One of those flavors is orange juice. 2 of those flavors are a fruit of your choosing, and you have to have some yogurt. If you do that, oh man, so good. So good. Alright, floor 57. What do we got here? Another fight. Okay, I'm actually disappointed we're at floor 57 and we never got the joke, the gag. Oh, you just saw Tifa attack herself. Yeah, she snapped herself out of the confusion by attacking herself. Which means she has very little health now. When you attack your own party member, that party member doesn't have any defenses, and so they tend to deal a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage. She only has half health now because of that. Okay, let's see whether we get the gag. Nope, we never got it. So the gag, we usually get it at least once per game. The gag was, the door opens and there's just a random Shinra guy there, and all the, the party's got all their guns pointed at him, and he's like, wrong elevator, close. I'm disappointed we didn't see that, but and so I'm wondering whether we'll also see that in the remake. The remake has a habit of taking optional gags like that from the original. For example, the Honeybee Inn, and making them 100% always happen. So I have a feeling stuff like that will appear in the remake. And I do have an 8 o'clock limit here. We are at 13 minutes to go. I turn into a pumpkin at 8 o'clock. I have another thing I have to do. And then we will be back tomorrow. Oh my god, this is taking forever. Alright. I believe that is the first time I have attacked a non-boss enemy with a limit break of Cloud or Barret, and he doesn't just immediately die. So enemies are getting a little more powerful. Alright, that wasn't even an attack. I don't even know what you did. What was that? You just ran around in a circle, and now none of my attacks hit you. It's just annoying. That's all. Doesn't even serve any purpose. Alright. So we picked up the key card 60 from those dead guards. The way this works is all the floors above 59, including 60, you need a key card to get into them. And the game is teaching you this, so you have to get an individual new key card for each floor. With a key card 63, I can get into any floor up to 63. So the game has to teach me this mechanic. I'm not going to know it, automatically. So it's giving me key card 60 and saying you should be able to get into floor 6. It's not very explicit about it. It's not doing a great job. I have key card 60 now. Great. I didn't really know that I couldn't get into floor 60 otherwise. But they didn't really have UX designers back then to explain these things better. So I have floor 60, so I can get to the 60th floor now. Here we go. They have hinted at, but not explicitly said, that in the remake as well. And I think they're probably going to spend some time explaining that mechanic in the remake. And they may even rearrange the order of, like, how you get to each floor and what order the floors are in and that sort of thing. So they're definitely going to have to explain it again. This is the real thing. Don't let your guard down. I hope Eris is all right. It is fun to do the voices. Oh man, look at this guy. Sleeping on the job. Pretty cool, pretty cool. It was always very impressive in the original when those FMV sequences turned into actual gameplay. Alright. So this part's freaking annoying. And I'm definitely going to use the save state. It's just a puzzle, it's just a running puzzle. Whoop. I'm definitely going to use save states to oh my god, I didn't even mean to do that. To make sure that I don't have to replay any part of the game. Okay. Because every time they catch you, you have to fight them. Until eventually, they just are all dead, and then you don't have to fight. You just walk across. And then they're like, yeah, maybe we should have been more careful. Okay, so the guards on the right, you can see that not only do they have a different pattern, so you get less free movement, but they also move faster. Okay. Like, this is a free move right here because I can wait till they move to the right, but this is not a free move because there's always a guard looking down it. Alright, well, not too bad. I only screwed up once, and it was because I flubbed the controller, not because I mistimed it. So let's head upstairs to floor 61. Floor 61, lucky for me, does not require security. It's the only floor up here that does not actually require security. So we're just going to talk to people. I happen to know that this is the person I have to talk to in order to get the next key card. So, the hell are you? What are you doing around here? ... Oh, I see. You must be that... whatchamacallit? Shinra Incorporated Repair Division. You know, it looks like this building's starting to fall apart. This door was just pushed open. You ought to fix this right away. Oh yeah. And take a look at the other floors too. I'll give you this. Keycard 62. So he just gives me keycard 62. If security at where I work knew that this guy had done that, oh man, he would lose his job. Alright. What's keeping her? Did she forget her keycard? Even employees can't walk around above the 60th floor without a keycard. So again, hammering it into you. The mechanics of this building, they really need you to know how it works, because you can actually climb up this staircase, but you can't exit on a floor, and the players can be like, why can't I get out on any of these floors? Let's talk to those people. I thought I heard a ruckus downstairs a minute ago. Do you know what that was all about? No idea, but no need to worry, because everything above the 60th floor is safe. That is actually on point for a corporate worker, such as myself. Come on, come out from behind the... To be totally ambivalent about what's happening, even one floor below or above them. This is the lounge floor. Above us are the special floors for bigwigs in the company. It's tough working under someone. Tires you out, literally. Literally under someone. Wasn't there someone over here? I think I already talked to them. Alright, well, oh wait. I don't remember seeing your face before. You new here? Say, you're cute. Teach me some things. Oh, let me teach you some things. What does that mean? Things? Wipe that stupid look off your face. I was just gonna teach you how to get to the next floor. The higher ups in the company. Okay, again, the same tutorial about how, again, they really want you to know how this mechanic works. Get a key card and you can use the elevators freely. Voila! You hear that sound and the door opens. Just remember there are different types of cards. One key card alone won't get you everywhere. For example, key card 60 only takes, okay, etc. I think we get it. You need the 65 key card to get to the 65th floor. It's a security system worthy of Shinra. Okay. Okay, lady. I don't take the elevator because it takes a long time. I just take the stairs. Oh, yes. Yes! The library puzzle. How much time do we have to deal with the library puzzle? 5 minutes. Okay, so here's how the library puzzle works. There are 6 books in each of these sides. Data on experimental animals living in Midgar. Ranks and extended use of Mako weaponry. Animals, weaponry, the ancients in history. File on Dr. Gast. Report on high Mako levels in living beings. Final evolutionary stages in land-dwelling life. One of these books didn't belong. One of these books was not like the other. All of these books had biological topics, except for this one right here, the ranks and extended use of Mako weaponry, book number 4. And this is the Shinra Scientific Research Library. Scientific research specifically on mostly animals. And so what you have to do is find all the misfiled books and then take, in this case, the 4th letter. Or maybe there's another number, 10, then you take the 10th letter. And that will create some kind of code. And you give that code to this guy up here. Let's see what he has to say. And who might you be? You must be all of those, oh, me? I'm Domino, the mayor of Midgar. Actually, I mayor in name only. The city and everything in it is really run by Shinra Incorporated. My only real job is watching over Shinra's documents. Me, the mayor, a librarian. Ugh. You want to get upstairs? I'll tell you what. If you can guess the password, I'll give you my key card. Yes, that's it. Guess the password and I'll give you my key card. Get it in the first try, and I'll even throw in a special item. Okay. So this is Mayor Hart. Oh no, Mayor Domino. Okay, and he has some keywords that I can guess. And this guy's name is Hart, which is a mistranslation. His name in the original Japanese was Hut. It was mistranslated as Hart. Similar to the apps Abzu, like you don't always know which English transliterated word in Japanese it's supposed to correspond to. The joke is Domino's Pizza and Pizza Hut. So Mayor Domino and Hart is his assistant. And so Hart will give me hints if I ask him to, but of course I don't need it. I know for sure that the password has a K in it because I saw that one book. And there are only 2 words here with a K in it. King and Mako. I don't know which one it is, but I'm going to save scum so that I can guess. It must be the other one. Ding, 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 ding! Mako! Usually you only need to read like 1 or 2 books before you get the, before you know the answer. God, I love the sound of that. Mako! If I had more of it, actually, hold on, let me see. If you get like an S, if the first one that you read is S, then you know it has to be orbs. No, I guess there are 2 S. Okay, so T or G. There's only 1 word with T or G in it. So if you get a G, the first library that you look into, then you know it's gotta be best or king. If you get an O, then you've not really narrowed it down that much. So it just depends. You kind of have to get lucky. If you're speed running this, I guess it might be a little bit tough, but... God, I love the sound of that. Mako! If I had more of it, I would be a real mayor. Well, okay. Here, take it. Keycard 65. I never thought you'd get it on the first try. Just goes to show you can't judge a book by its cover. Oh well. Promise is a promise. Take this too, elemental materia. Why would I do something like this, you ask? To mess with them, of course. Shinra's been torturing me forever. That's why I was just a little rough on you just now. Now go up there and really make them suffer. This ought to make us even. Okay, so you knew the whole time that we were Avalanche and you wanted to get back at Shinra. Great. And he told us his whole plan so that we can rat him out and cause more disruption if we want to. But of course we won't, because we're nice guys and all we want to do is rescue Eris. Okay, what's next? So wait, I just got keycard 65, I think. Yeah, I got 65. So this floor is optional. 63. This floor is also optional. So we are going to do these 2 optional floors next time. I'm gonna save a state right here. And we're gonna flip it on over to the PlayStation, where we will play as far as Mayor Domino's pizzeria. See you in a sec. I'm just gonna change over. Good, good. So before we get going, we are going to real quick. Oh no, my battery. I should be okay, but I should remember to charge it. We're going to real quick. We're going to check out the achievements. All right. Learn all the enemy skills. So there's enemy skill materia in this game. I haven't gotten it yet, but if I meet Chadley, I will get it. I will find Chadley and get that enemy skill materia and then obtain every enemy skill that's available in the Shinra Building. Okay, so this is one of the things I wanted to talk about. Obtain all 9 bridal candidate outfits. So I only saw 1 of them. There are 9. I just assumed that there was only 1. And that is incorrect. So, apparently they made the fact that Cloud goes into Honeybee Inn required. And they made it so that Don Corneo always picks Cloud, by default, no matter which dress you have. But, they didn't make it so that there's only one dress. You can still get a bunch of different dresses. I love this. It's true to the original in a really interesting way that makes the essential side content that used to be optional now required. It's like Honeybee. Like, if you missed Honeybee from Final Fantasy VII, you missed out on a lot. In my opinion, in the group room, like, give me a break. That stuff's amazing, and so many players didn't see it. You want to make that stuff. You want to put that stuff in front of most of your players. Players who naively, as I did, didn't do all the side quest stuff. Don't know. I didn't even know that these dresses were available. But you also want to provide something so that players who want to put a lot of time into your game can go and figure out and explore and figure out how to get all those 9 dresses. Really, really good. I'm definitely going to go later, off stream, figure out how to get all these dresses. But I didn't even know that these other dresses were available until I saw this achievement. Okay? And this is all they need to do. They don't need to tell you in the game. The fact that there's a trophy for it is enough to tell you that it's possible. And so now when I go replay that part of the game, I get to go in and you know, and see which I get to go in and try and see how to get those, you know, or I can look it up on the internet, but like, they don't have to tell me in the game that others are available, because I'm going to look at the if I'm that kind of player who wants to do everything in the game, I can just look at the trophies and say, oh, there's another thing that I can do. I'm going to go try and do it. So there's another thing they want you to do. We talked about this in a previous video. They want you to learn all the weapon abilities. Think of an achievement for it. Again, there is a mission from Chadley to get, I think it's 200% damage from a staggered enemy. This achievement says 300%. Again, I don't even know how it's possible to get more than the default 160%. But there's apparently a way to do it, and I get to go figure that out. Again, all they have to do is put it in an achievement here. I really don't have that much more to do here to get all the music discs. Get praised by Jesse at the end. So this tells me that they're tutorializing through their achievements, right? They're saying it's possible to do this. If you go back and replay this mission, then it's possible to do better than you did and get this achievement. There's extra content to the game that you didn't see, FYI, and you should go get it. Pull-ups, I have no idea where in the game this even is, right? So I think you get the idea. This is what I wanted to show. And I apparently did get this. I was apparently very good. I'm apparently good at rhythm games. I'm kind of a big deal. There's a reason I'm very good at rhythm games, and that is because I play multiple musical instruments in real life, and I've played a ton of Rock Band. Oh yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and pop into the actual game. Now, what happened is we started this cutscene when we got to the top of the staircase in the last scene. I'm going to go ahead and I actually don't want to watch this cutscene because I'm going to bet that this same cutscene is going to play when I get to the top of the elevator. So I think I'm actually going to do this. Can I tell it to stop the game from here? Whoop. Nope. Turn off the game? Stop the game? I want to tell it to, like, shut the game down so that I can start it up again and restore a saved state? Oh no. Can I not do that? Whoops. Okay, I'll just start a different game real quick. Yes, I'm sure I saved it at the bottom of the elevator. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to open the demo real quick. Thank you for your patience. And then we'll go back to the remake. Closing that, starting the remake, and then it will... Oh yeah, see, this is the iconic image from this game. Cloud arriving at the Shinra Tower sword in hand, on back. This shot is in every version of Final Fantasy VII that exists. Alright. I think that's actually the first time I've rebooted the game since I've started playing the remake. Press any button to continue. Load game. We don't want to continue because then it'll continue a save state. Yeah, this autosave is from the top of the... Is it true? No, the autosave is earlier. Okay, good. So then here we are. Party leader gets reset every time someone comes in and out of your party, which makes it not a very useful feature. Because early in the game, storyline plot causes people to come in and out of your party actually quite a bit. Which is not terribly useful. Okay, here we are right in front of the elevator. And we are ready for Michelle. Is Michelle coming? Red Rover, send Michelle right over. Okay, Michelle wasn't quite ready yet, so I'm going to stall for time by taking one last peek at this lobby, which is amazing. Look at this. This aesthetic for the lobby is amazing. Okay, look at the shiny part of the floor by Cloud's feet. I'm gonna tell you a little game development secret. Okay, you see these squares? That's not intentional on the part of the artist. That is some artifacts that are caused by compression of this texture. There is actually a huge amount of data required for this texture to be such a high resolution. And so they intentionally throw out some data in a way that occasionally breaks down and you can see the artifacts. The result is that this texture can be stored in a file many times smaller than would be otherwise required. The trade-off is that you can sometimes see these little squares in the texture. So, game rendering tricks. I'm full of this stuff. Just gonna cruise and look at the environments real quick. She's almost ready. Okay, she's coming. We're gonna hop into this elevator now. Oh, we're gonna knock over some chairs because fuck Shinra. Yeah, screw you, Shinra. You took Eris. Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? And you killed Jesse. Biggs. I hate you. You jerks. Yeah, take that. I'm gonna knock down every chair. Do I get an achievement for knocking over every chair? What? Yes, let's switch it. Yeah, press the transition button. Thank you. There. I think I knocked over every chair. Do I get an achievement? Oh, what? I haven't knocked over all the chairs. You know, I don't think I'm gonna get a trophy for that, but I'm gonna pretend in my heart. I'm gonna give myself a trophy in my heart. The chair knocker. Thanks. Chair knocker trophy. Alright, let's get in this elevator. So yesterday we climbed all the stairs. Alright. Yesterday we climbed all the stairs to get to the 59th floor. Today we're gonna take the elevator and we're gonna see what... Michelle is cracking up because she stepped on my foot. Yeah. It's fine. I was enjoying it.
Going up. Doors
Alright.
closing.
So what can we expect further up?
More security and restrictions. It's not gonna get any easier.
10th floor. Doors open.
Intruders!
Intruders! Alright, we actually got out of the elevator to fight these guys. That's good.
Keep it together. My turn.
Yeah. Some random dudes were trying to get on the elevator.
Dun, dun, dun.
Thanks, Barrett. Alright, so this is what the 10th floor looks like. Can we get out? An authorized key card is required. So we can't actually get out on the 10th floor, but... Alright. Well, let's keep taking the elevator up. Some random dudes tried to get in the elevator and made a scene.
Wasn't expecting that.
Think anyone knows we're here?
Nah, we took him down quick.
Going up. Doors closing.
They returned to the planet.
Wonder if it'll stop again.
People ought to try using the damn stairs sometime.
If it happens again, we'll deal with it like before.
Barrett, you were the one who wanted to do this plan and not the stairs. It's like, when they were taking the stairs, he was like, we should have taken the elevator.
You got this.
That didn't take long, did it?
20th floor.
I mean, it's like,
Doors opening.
it's a really tall building. People are gonna want to use that elevator. You can't just...
Move aside.
Make way! Coming through!
Okay.
No surprises there.
I like how we're not actually fighting in the elevator. It's too small. We all run out of the elevator to fight. I would have liked to see how this fight works out if it's actually inside the elevator. Come on, press the button!
20. So every 10 floor.
That must be the pattern, yeah.
Going up. Doors closing.
Doors closing. I'm just assuming that none of the inner
Straight
doors,
on up to the top
security doors
now.
are gonna work.
Come on.
We just keep getting waylaid, don't we?
If you want to take the stairs.
Now that you mention it, no.
30th floor. Doors opening.
Heads up. Could be trouble.
Here we go.
One of the scientists.
That's the gag. No. It's just a random office worker. She's like, wrong elevator.
I see nothing.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't see
Normal
anything.
people work here too.
She probably called
We didn't
it
see that gag in the original, but I'm glad that they brought it here. It's random whether you see it in the original, but here it's
Who's it
guaranteed.
gonna be
More
next?
natural.
Doors
Yeah, it's more natural. Oh, what's this?
Yeah. Yeah. We're safe here.
This guy didn't even see.
You
He
okay?
didn't know
He wasn't even
anything
looking.
wrong.
Oh, that's so good.
What?
He's like,
Oh, they gotta be kidding.
going up. Doors closing.
No, we haven't heard anything new yet. But they told us that Avalanche could attack again at any time. Just get somewhere safe,
Going
okay?
up.
Just give
Doors
it
opening.
away.
Avalanche could attack at any moment. Oh, that's way better. That was a huge
Normal
improvement.
people with families and friends work for Shinra.
It's like a movie.
People
Okay,
just
good
trying
opportunity to
support
give
their
Tifa
loved ones
her,
as best they can. I know it's not exactly a revelation.
Her moment of
but
regret.
It's easy to forget.
A good man who serves a great evil is not without sin.
Oh, come on, Barrett.
He must recognize and accept his
How many people did
complicity.
you kill to blow up
He
all
must
those
open his eyes
reactors?
to the truth that his corporate masters are profiting from the planet's pain. Only then can he redeem himself.
All
I
right.
know you know this.
He's like quoting scripture over
I
here.
do.
I'm over it.
Tifa. We need to focus on saving Aerith.
I know. I will.
59th floor. Doors opening.
All right. So we still actually haven't made much of a ruckus. All right, it's the same cutscene from before. Great. Here we are.
70, 80, 90, 100%, 110. Mako supersaturation confirmed.
Engaging materia cooling to reduce temperature.
She's the head of something or other at Shinra. What the hell is this?
Madam Director, you have a meeting shortly.
Stop. Your timing is impeccably atrocious.
Mako density and materia integrity are both holding steady.
Registering mass increase in core materia.
Oh, he didn't say anything. I think he just ignored it.
No, somebody's messing with the cameras.
Show me something truly
He
exquisite.
didn't say anything.
So hold on, he didn't say anything because I think he didn't say anything was intended to be like he didn't actually see it because whoever's messing with the security is actually helping them. Right? Whoever's messing with the security got Tifa out of the cage before. Remember this reception desk cage?
Yeah.
And also just disappeared. So somebody's helping them.
Oh, remember the guy who opened the gate for Wedge? There are two gatekeepers, remember? When the plate was about to fall down. And then Wedge, he hurt his ass and he tried to let people go through the escape from the gate.
Huh.
And he talked to the two gatekeepers. Remember that two guys?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then one of the guys.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
The two security officers in Sector 7 that were guarding the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe one of them is now trying to help. That would be an insane twist.
Yeah. And they were arguing with each other, saying, "Oh, you shouldn't let those people escape."
Yeah. But then later, you see them in Sector 6, and they were like, how could this have happened? I didn't think Shinra would actually do this, right? They were like, oh my God, I have regrets.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I like that
yes.
theory. Okay, I'm going to go with that theory. They're here now, and they're trying to help Cloud.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, what's happening here?
Contaminants registered.
We're leaving.
Materia growth accelerating, outpacing models. Registering crystallization within the reserve tanks.
The reaction is out of control! We have to stop it quickly!
Clean up the mess, would you?
Ma'am.
What on earth?
So this is the Skyview Hall, huh? Bet this place cost a fortune and then some.
Let's look for reception.
I wonder whether whoever's secretly helping them also is clearing out these lobbies for them. Skyview Hall. Oh wait, no, there are people here. Oh, that's a hologram. Visitors pass.
You must be here for our grand tour. Visitors have
sure.
access to floors 60, 61, 62, as
Oh, okay.
well as floor 63. You will proceed in that order. By the exit of each floor, you will find a device that will allow you to update the key card in your possession,
That's definitely a change.
thereby allowing you to access the next floor. And now begins your grand tour. Please enjoy the Shinra experience.
Okay.
Why does this whole thing gotta be such a big pain in the ass?
I don't know about you, but this is kind of weird.
You think everything's going
Hold
too
on,
well?
I'll explain the shirt.
Yeah, I do. Think this is a trap?
Ha! If it is, then bring it on. Let's get this party started.
Okay, so Chad is asking about my shirt. This is a Cuban shirt. The Puerto Rican shirt is the exact same except switch red and blue. Okay, it has the blue around the star and red stripes. And the way you remember the difference is the Cuban shirt has the red around the star because communist, and the Puerto Rican shirt has the blue around the star and red stripes because America. Yeah. That's how you remember the difference, folks. Now you know. Okay, we're getting close to the ending here, so you'll learn my thoughts on it real quick. Let's get there. Actually, we probably won't finish it tonight, knowing how this game goes, but let's see whether we can scare the shit out of these people. Hi, I'm from Avalanche. How are you? My name's Cloud. No? No reaction? Boring.
Man,
You'll
why
never
we gotta
forget
get all
that,
these
no.
damn key cards just to get anywhere.
This is Shinra HQ. The hell did you expect?
Says the former company man himself.
So I'd love to see how all of these floors work.
It's
Oh
like
man,
coming home.
that looks like a fighting space. Am I gonna have to fight people? I'd love to see how all these floors work. They just give you free access up to 63. You don't have to solve any puzzles or anything. You don't have to like know which person walking around you have to collect the key card from. There are probably puzzles on each floor that we're gonna have to solve, but I don't think. Which feature? Oh, that you just get. Oh, puzzles. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Puzzles are a great way to make people feel like they are progressing. But it looks like they're just going to give me free access all the way up to floor 63, so I don't know. There's a door down there, because of course how else would people get down there, but I don't see any way for me to actually get down there. So I don't know whether we're actually going to be fighting. What is this? Oh, this is the secondary elevator bank. Okay. These people are boring. This secondary elevator bank is in a consistent space. In the original, it's always like on the bottom of the floor, and I'm wondering whether the secondary elevator bank is also going to be in a consistent space. Like, I guess it would be, that was the entrance, so it would be like really deep into the floor and on the right, which is not at all where it was as compares to the lobby in the original elevators. So I'm not like, I think if you were to graph these elevators, they'd have to be like Willy Wonka elevators in order to work out properly. I don't know. Anyway, escalator time. Come on, Cloud. Don't be scared. It's just an escalator. There we go, bud. Oh. Interesting.
Yes, every reactor, every pillar. Like I said, a full inspection. There's no telling what kind of damage there might be. If you see anything out of the ordinary, I want to know.
Okay, this is a new scene. I like this. We're establishing.
Sorry to bother you, sir.
No, it's fine.
I've brought the damage assessment for Sector 7 you requested.
I mean, I love this actually.
Sir, perhaps you should try and get some sleep.
No, not yet. I need to finish preparing my draft of the reconstruction plan before tonight's board meeting. Whatever reasons they might have had, destroying an entire sector it's beyond the pale.
He's taking all the weight upon himself.
I would strongly advise you not to say such things outside of this room.
For real.
Don't I know it?
Who dat? Who dat? Okay, interesting.
Who's that?
Maybe that's the person who's helping us. I don't know. I didn't recognize that person. Okay, so we just had a little cutscene with Reeve, who is the director of like urban development or something like that. He shows up a lot later in the game, but in the original we haven't seen really any. Like, he was in one cutscene, but he was objecting to the plate deal, but he really didn't have like a big, like, nearly as much presence as he does right now. I really like what they've done here with that. He shows up later in the game in a big way, and what they're doing now is going to make his character a lot more complex. They wouldn't be doing it now if it didn't have some payoff in this episode, so I'm sure it's gonna come up again very soon, and it will also make his later character, which I won't go into because it would be a spoiler, much more interesting. So I am all on board with that, with Reeve having more airtime and being more disagreeing with the Shinra leadership there. So let's see. More escalators. There's a museum. I'm gonna go in that museum. Chat agrees. There's a theater. Okay, visual entertainment hall. Oh wow. Okay, so this is. Can I just? Ooh, I'm gonna run up the down escalator. Come on. Aw, come on, Final Fantasy VII. Let me just let me run up the down escalator. Oh, come on. Lame. Okay, so this is just. I guess maybe it's letting me skip all this content. But why would I? I'm wondering whether it's the case that we are not even ever going to see the, like all this, like the floors have apparently been completely rearranged. There's no Mayor Domino. I'm gonna go So I'm on the 60th floor now. I'm gonna do the 60th floor content, and then I'm gonna go up and do the next. It's clear that they want us to do it. Remember the lady at the desk? She's like, you should do these floors in order, and then you'll get access to the next floors. So probably I won't be able to get in the next museum until I finish this museum. And I won't be able to get to the 64th floor until I finish the museum on the 63rd floor, so I just need to do them all in order. President Shinra exhibit. Oh god. That's good. That's good.
Welcome to the Shinra
Wow.
Building.
It's very Bioshockian.
Oh, hell no!
Here in the Memorial Museum, you can learn all about our president, as well as the various divisions.
Isn't it a memorial?
that make up the company.
What do they
And of
remember?
course,
He's
the
still alive.
Safeguard and the miracle of Mako energy. Whatever takes your fancy, you're sure to learn something new.
Yeah, shut up.
Whatever takes your fancy, you are sure to learn something new. Oh, I can't attack the Shinra statue.
Yeah, smash that.
Smash it like it's a box.
I think I just threw up a little.
Man thinks very highly of himself.
Yeah, rich people usually do. Was he in a movie or something? What is this? Narcissistic for sure. Oh man, this is like maybe a little bit too topical. Not too topical, but this is very look at this. Look at this. Can I? Oh, L2. Oh, that's what L2 does. How long into the game am I and I didn't realize that? Oh my god. This is very modern day politics. I'm pretty sure they would have built this long after Donald Trump became president. And this guy resembles Donald Trump maybe just a little too bit for it to be a coincidence. I mean, I'm pretty sure that they know about Donald Trump in Japan. Pretty sure. Alright, where are we going here? Is this a door? Oh, this is a door.
Hey everybody, how's the grand tour? I hope you're all enjoying yourselves.
Oh my god.
Wasn't it fun to learn about Shinra and our esteemed president? And to get a peek at the president's mementos? That was super cool.
So it was showing Hojo, the scientist, Scarlet, the, I think, weapons development. Heidegger. Heidegger is, I don't remember this stuff. Even Shinra would have a better pandemic response.
Oh my god.
I mean, isn't Shinra, like, creating the pandemic here? This is Palmer. I forget what Palmer does.
Now, moving along. The next exhibit will teach you about the important work we do here by giving you a closer look at each of our divisions.
Okay.
I hope you're ready to be amazed because you simply won't believe all the exciting adventures we have here.
This is good. We're setting up the characters that we're about to... We've already seen a lot of Heidegger, a little bit of,
Because we've destroyed a bunch of them already.
a little bit of, a lot of Heidegger, a little bit of Scarlet, some of Reeve. I think we've gotten one cutscene with Palmer in it. But what they want to do, and this is the more modern style of writing, is introduce the characters before you see them, instead of Final Fantasy VII, where you go to this board meeting and you're like, who's that lady in the red dress? I've never seen her before. I don't really care about her. If you establish her character before she becomes important into the story, then it's not a surprise, and you care more about how she affects the story. It's not as, like, random. Advanced weaponry. Apparently, advanced weaponry for them is like a messed up flower. And a drone that looks like it was somebody's 6th grade science project. Cool. Cool. Yep, yep. Do, 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 do.
Welcome to the Shinra Building.
Oh, all these people talk. All right, we're gonna listen to
Our
all of
mission
them.
here at Urban Planning is to supply the residents of Midgar with energy created from Mako. We also take pride in maintaining public infrastructure, the pillars and railways that run all throughout the city. Currently, we are working to construct an intraplate expressway. When this project has been completed, it will provide much easier access to numerous locations all across Midgar. We appreciate your patience and understanding in the meantime.
This vision of Midgar is new to me. It's a future, like Final Fantasy VII is a steampunk game, essentially. It's like a techno-punk game, a techno-steampunk game. It's this weird fusion of techno-punk and steampunk. This is a purely futuristic version of Midgar that doesn't fit in this game and so resonates in this museum area. I really like this. It contrasts the Midgar that you see when you go out and about walking in the rest of the game in Midgar, which actually has an effect when you see it in the museum. You're like, oh, this is Shinra's vision. This is what they want out of Midgar. They're A, totally not getting it, not achieving that at all. You know, B, I don't know if there's a B, but you get the idea. Okay, let's go find another glowing figure to talk to.
The public security exhibit is currently undergoing maintenance. We apologize for
we
the
don't get to talk to Heidegger, I guess. That's silly. Palmer, short fat man.
Read this paper right here. Give me a moment.
He's
Welcome
incompetent.
to the Shinra Building. The Space and Aeronautics Division has taken rocket systems developed for military applications and adapted them to a different purpose.
Oh, that's right.
Search for
Palmer
new
is space
precious
and aeronautics.
resources in the infinite reaches of space. That being said, since we have plenty of Mako at the present, those plans are currently on hold. It's a bit of a shame, really.
Stick to the script, man. Okay, cool. So we're learning about... We're seeing the rocket, like, way ahead of time. Chat says, I love this part of the game, presenting their vision without the forced board meeting exposition cutscenes in the original. It's true. It's true, exactly. I think this is a solidly better format for doing that. Okay, see
The
Scarlet.
advanced weaponry exhibit is currently undergoing maintenance.
Oh, we don't get to talk to
We
Scarlet.
apologize for the inconvenience.
Let's go. It's a much more subtle way of doing it. I do hope we see the boardroom. The boardroom had some funny. One of the things I think we're gonna lose from the new is gyahaha and kyahaha. Okay, one of the Michelle's like, what? One of the things about the original is that it's all text, and so
I hope you enjoyed learning about our divisions and the wonderful ideas and solutions that are produced.
yeah, shut up. And so all of the text in all the text boxes, Heidegger and Scarlet has a certain way of laughing. Okay, gahaha is Heidegger and kahaha is Scarlet, right? Like they had that way of laughing, and so other characters in the game would give them a nickname. Gyahaha and kyahaha. They're like a dynamic couple or something. They're not actually a couple.
I know.
Right? But like they can't really do that here because they don't have the text to make fun of their laughs.
And to
Anyway.
ensure the safety of all residents around the clock.
Are you gonna open this door? Hello, door? Is there a... Hello? Am I supposed to be pressing something? There's an arrow that says, go in this door. Am I blind? Yeah, it totally looks like the thing I need to go to do is on the other side of this door. It's just like a timer I'm waiting for. Hello, door.
Moving along.
Oh,
The
okay.
next exhibit will teach you all about the miracle of Mako energy and our reactors.
Good.
As well as the city of Midgar itself. So come on.
Oh, okay.
This is Midgar, our home, recreated in 1/10,000th scale. As you can see here, the 8 Mako reactors form a ring around the center of our city and keep Midgar running day and night. The Mako which flows beneath our feet is a truly limitless resource. At Shinra, we have developed technologies to extract it and transform it into the fuel and electricity that powers everything we do.
Pipes upon
Thanks
pipes.
to the miracle of Mako energy, our lives are richer and better than ever before. Mako keeps our lights on at night and made Midgar into the city that never sleeps.
I like how Cloud and crew are actually watching this. They're like, I'm gonna listen to this and then make up my own mind about what's about Mako energy.
I think they also use it like an education for players, like to.
Yeah, that's the intent of.
Right.
That's why Cloud is. That's why they're having Cloud look at it. But like, it's still kind of. If you think about what's going through Cloud's mind.
Yeah.
Right. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna keep a skeptical eye towards this Mako thing. They're here to blow up reactors. Like, why are they watching this at all? Right.
I do have a question. Where all this going? For Midgar and Mako, what's the relationship?
Midgar is a city.
Uh-huh.
Mako is an energy source that the city is powered on.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
A triumph of technology and testament to man's potential.
Nothing but a bunch of lies.
Except that Mako has made people's lives better.
It's made people blind. Blind to the cold, hard truth. Even I used to buy into their bullshit. Remembering that makes me even madder.
Right. So this city is the city of Midgar, all of this. And you see each of these reactors around the outskirts are Mako reactors that process Mako and turn it into electricity. So that's the relationship between Midgar and Mako.
And Shinra is.
Shinra is the company that builds and operates the city.
The city.
And the reactors.
The city is called Mako.
Mm-hmm. So this 1/10,000 scale Midgar reconstruction model was in the original. We haven't seen it yet. It's, I think, 2 floors up from where we are right now. And it was a puzzle. It was just a gigantic puzzle piece. So they kept it because honestly, it's really cool. It's a good, it's memorable, right? Like it's a good set piece. But the puzzle was kind of lame. I'm glad they ditched that. All right, the keycard has been updated.
You can call yourself a proud Shinra scholar. Now, moving along. Next, you'll learn about our progress in advanced science and technology. Please proceed to the 61st floor, the Visual Entertainment Hall.
Okay. Oh,
Welcome
all right.
to the Visual Entertainment Hall, where we showcase Shinra's cutting-edge technology. Through an immersive visual and audio experience, please relax and enjoy the show.
Nice. Oh, wait, what? I can't open this?
Please stay
This is
and enjoy
like
the show.
right. It's like, please stay and enjoy the show. Oh, okay, I'm staying. I'll enjoy the show. Like right on the other side of this door is the escalator staircase where I just was, but it won't let me into it for some reason. Okay. So this is actually like, it's a really heavy-handed way of doing what they're trying to do. They're forcing the player to go through all these. But the pace is really slow right now. They're here to save heirs, and they're being forced to go through all of these movies and memorials and museums and stuff. It takes away some of the urgency, but it is also driving home all the narrative stuff that they need to drive home, make sure the player understands, appreciates, before they go and do all of the final boss stuff. So I probably would have made it slightly faster paced somehow. Maybe a little bit lighter. Not so museum heavy, but we'll see what they do. Wow. Holograms in VR. It's the past, but they have VR holograms. Cool.
In the distant past, our planet was home to a people we call the Ancients. Many millennia before we discovered Mako, these precursors were already pioneering its use. Somehow they learned of the great reservoir of energy pulsing beneath their feet.
They, of course, have the holograms pass through the characters so that we understand they're holograms.
Yeah.
And that they weren't teleported somewhere else, but they're actually holograms.
The Ancients developed the
Oh, this is
means
Nibelheim.
to harness this bountiful energy.
I recognize that
and bend
mountain.
it to their will. The fruits of their labors have survived to this very day in the form of certain kinds of materia. Their scripture, too, has endured. We who are born of the planet, with her we speak, her flesh we shape. Unto her promised land shall we one day return. By her loving grace and providence, may we take our place.
Okay, so they're making the summons out to be spirits of the planet. That was never explicit,
Alas,
but I like it.
the ancients themselves are long gone.
Yeah, that's definitely the
2,000
Nibelheim
years
mountain.
ago, a meteor brought an end to their civilization.
Maybe not. Okay. It just got destroyed.
But before their fiery end, did the ancients find their promised land? Even now, we have only to wonder. Times have changed, and the Shinra Electric Power Company is committed to changing and evolving with them. Like the ancients, we've harnessed the power of Mako.
Birds like, whoa.
Are they out there watching us, waiting for us to join them in some blessed corner of the world? A green and verdant land where boundless Mako energy will provide for our every need. Shinra is working for you to fulfill the hope of the ancients and lead us to that promised land.
Nice.
We shall not rest until our dream is realized.
Okay, very good. That entire message in the original is like 2 lines of that President Shinra says a little bit later in the story. He just says it. We're going to go find the promised land, you guys, and we're going to build reactors there, and we're going to make a lot of money. Instead of those 2 lines, we have a whole movie that nails the point home really well. This is a much stronger story development.
And add on the VR feature.
And the VR, it's like very flashy. The player will remember it.
Yeah.
For sure. Instead of just the president saying he wants to do it, you get a tactile description and visual of what he wants to do. Yeah. And then when we learn that this plan is actually nefarious, that becomes much more of a threat because of the visual nature of it. Really good.
That it?
Roche, that soldier first class from the Jesse episode, not so good. Okay, I'm over it. I'm over it. Oh, what? Well, these 2 are reacting to it as well. This definitely isn't part of the Shinra presentation. Could be.
No!
Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh dear. Oh dear. A man of my refined taste running out of butter. Shorn of its proper accompaniment, this tea might as well be boiled pond water. No, it couldn't possibly have been.
Wow, somebody other than Cloud saw Sephiroth.
And not just because of the presentation, but the content too. Ought to come with a warning. That ain't for kids.
That wasn't just a movie.
That huge meteor. What was that about?
Like I said.
Oh, they saw it too.
Nothing you should show a kid.
Wow. They saw it too, huh? Okay. Did they see the part where they got stabbed by
You
Sephiroth?
can call yourself a proud Shinra expert. Your mission is to go out and tell everyone about the wonders
of Shinra.
Next, you'll be visiting the repository for Shinra's expertise and know-how. Please make your way to the 62nd floor, the corporate archive.
Hey, this is the guy from before. No, it's not. That guy was bald.
Greetings and welcome. Avalanche, I presume.
Okay,
My
I
name
like
is
this.
Hart, and it's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, it's just Hart. God damn.
I've come to escort you to Mayor Domino, per his request.
The mayor of Midgar? The empty suit that's just a mouthpiece for Shinra?
Yes. The mayor of our dear Midgar. The most magnificent city ever built. That Mayor Domino. The visual entertainment hall has been experiencing technical difficulties of late, and he suspected that these difficulties might impede your progress.
So what does the mayor want with us?
I'm afraid you'll have to ask him that yourself.
Okay,
Guess
so
we're
maybe the
supposed to
mayor
follow.
is who has been helping them.
Oh, yeah. The guy we just saw at the back.
Yeah. He was bald, I think. That would make sense. Like in the original, we just talked to him in the original, and he helped us in the original. Michelle didn't see that, but he helped us in the original because he well, okay, I won't spoil it for Michelle. But anyway, it's reasonable that he helps us here too. Hey, and he has a
Look at
library.
this place.
I like him. Gotta appreciate a good
So
library.
what? You telling me the mayor's some kind of crazy bookworm?
Oh, this is really nice. I like this. As long as we don't have to go recategorizing his books like before. They did. This is like the whole chat says they put a lot of love into this, and I totally agree. They took the mayor has a library thing and blew it up into its natural extreme, right? Like the mayor has a library now. He doesn't just have a bunch of bookshelves. He has a big library, and they leaned into his personality as a mayor with a library. That's really well done.
We should build up his reputation, right? Like a mayor.
As a librarian. A mayor librarian.
Educated.
Yeah. But like as a fan of Final Fantasy VII, I see this mayor with a library and I'm like, yes, that's...
You show more respect.
That's what I loved about the original, and they ran with it in a good way. And so I'm seeing it, I'm like, yes, that's what I want. Oh, there's got to be like a secret book in the library that you push.
Yeah.
That one day somebody is looking for a book on Midgar literature and they press the wrong book. What? What was that all about? Oh, he has another library. He has a secret library that's the same size as his other library behind the other library. It's good. Good.
Through here.
If this is a trap, you're a dead man, you hear?
Should you talk to him? Yeah.
The mayor is waiting.
Oh, okay.
And by the way, in the original, they mistranslated his name. His name was originally Hut. They mistranslated to Hart. The mayor's name is Domino, and so it's Domino's Pizza and Pizza Hut.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But I'm glad they didn't unmistranslate his name like they did with Abzu, because then it like that joke would have ruined this scene, right? Like, wait, Domino and Hut? Why are the mayor and his assistant and his nice library named after pizza places? That's weird. Like, that would have detracted from what they're going for here. So they kept the mistranslation. I like it.
I wonder how many players noticed that. Like,
Probably, I didn't notice that. I only noticed it because there's that excellent there's an excellent YouTube series called Found in Translation that goes through. It's made by Kotaku. They go through the original game and they look at the Japanese script and compare it to the translation. They were like, oh, this is the terrible translation, and this is what it originally said, and this is why it got mistranslated poorly, right?
So in the old game, they really mean like Pizza Hut and
Yes.
Domino.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yes. If you look at the original game, the Japanese word is Hut, not Hart, and he mistranslated it to Hart because nobody's name is Hut. That's not a name.
Hart.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. Highly recommended series, chat, that you go watch that series, but they kept Hart here.
This can't be right.
Look at that.
Wonderful. You finally made it.
There he is. That's going to be him.
I am the mayor of the great metropolis of Mako. Domino, at your service.
He has the same beard as
I
Hart
must say
does.
you three haven't exactly been discreet.
Huh?
I wonder who's been cleaning up all your messes.
What the hell's going on?
Just like in the Sector 1 reactor, where the plot hole of how can these two, like, or I guess there were 5 at the time, how can these 5 chumps from like a random sector slum blow up an entire reactor? And the answer is that Heidegger was helping them, right? They plugged a little bit of a plot hole in the original. And they just did the same thing. They plugged this plot hole. How can these 3 bums get through all of Shinra security and stuff? And there are no alarms. And oh, it's because Domino's helping them.
Come on, think about it. You've been caught by security several times, walked in front of every other camera, and scared an accountant half to death. You hear the alarm? No? You're welcome. I can only assume your cell wasn't looped in. I am Avalanche's man on the inside.
Say what?
Say what?
Is it really that surprising to you? You've seen where they put me. The mayor of the greatest city in the whole wide world, tucked away in a secret broom closet in the damned archives.
Oh,
the
man.
nerve. Those stupid Shinra pricks thought I'd just shut up and accept their treatment. But they were wrong. Dead
He's
wrong.
part of Avalanche. They kicked it up a notch.
This ought to make things easier.
We need to break into Professor Hojo's lab.
What? Why? You mean you're not here to give President Shinra his comeuppance?
We're here to save a friend who was taken.
But the president's gonna get his too, if I have anything to say about it.
Focus, Barrett. Focus.
Well, I don't particularly care what you end up doing, so long as it hurts Shinra.
Great.
So, I can get you as far as the 64th floor.
Hold up. You telling me that that's the best you can do?
That is indeed the best that I can do.
He's just like a puppet.
But you're the mayor.
But you're the mayor? Does this look like the office of a mayor? I'm a glorified librarian, nothing more. They don't even invite me to their meetings. Sorting records and reports, that's all I do. My hands and fingers have more paper cuts than skin. No one knows my pain, my daily torment.
Oh my God,
They
dude.
made me a pathetic shell of a man.
Okay. They did you wrong like us, but we'll make it right. So just calm down. Deep breaths, man. Deep breaths.
Let me see that key card of yours.
Maybe I should change out the nail bat for the cutscenes. Sticks out just a little bit.
Here you are.
That's a
You
good
can now
detail. He
use it
didn't
to
just shove it
access
at
the
his
recreational
computer. He like
facility on the
pressed a little
63rd
button.
floor.
Animator was cared
And
about
then
that a
what are
little
we
bit.
supposed to do?
You look for a fellow Avalanche collaborator. Identify yourselves and he'll give you a key card to the 64th. The countersign is, the mayor is the best. Midgar's mayor is nothing less. Everyone says he's cooler than the rest.
The countersign.
Just say mayor to the guy, and if he goes the best with gusto, then you found your man. You got it?
What? What's so funny?
Oh my god. The mayor's the best. You don't think that's hilarious? That's the video name
If
for
you
sure.
think you found the collaborator, say mayor, and see if he says the best.
Oh.
You got it now?
Okay.
I wonder who made that call sign. I wonder.
If you require additional assistance, please do not hesitate to ask.
So can you tell us anything about this collaborator?
Certainly I could do just that, but a man in my position must conduct his affairs with discretion. Which is to say
Okay,
that
Colonel
that which
Sanders.
has been requested cannot be freely given, if you take my meaning.
You want money.
Disclosing confidential information entails considerable risk. Due compensation is to be expected. In this particular instance, that would amount to 10,000 gil.
Rip us off more, why don't you?
Well, that
Do feel
character
free
hasn't
to come again
changed.
at any time.
I still can't believe the mayor is working with Avalanche.
Would have been nice to know.
Oh, it's the same library. It's just the second floor, of course.
Mayor, explosive.
What? Mayor Explosive? Did that robot just say Mayor Explosive? Oh. I'm just gonna look through this library real quick, see whether there's anything interesting, like any more robots with very odd things to say.
Mako, explosive.
Mako Explosive.
Mayor, explosive.
Is there a puzzle?
Mayor, very fast.
I feel like there is a puzzle. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about the puzzle right now. Let's go find this secret infiltrator. On which floor? I don't even remember. Enemy intel. No. Inventory. Items. Key items. Shinra key card. To the 63rd. Alright. So we're on the 63rd now. Oh, a cutscene.
So
Wait a minute. That's as far as we get for the remake. We helped the mayor. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we helped the mayor in the original. And then we went up one floor. And then we stopped there because our timer went off. So I'm going to flip back over to the original, play 20 more minutes. And then we'll come back here and see what happens. I'm going to go change the computer over real quick.